Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Meets Vodka. I'm your host, Rhea, and I'm handling life one shot at a time. Sit back, relax, let's talk all things pop culture, celebrities, gossip, trends, and let's become best friends. What? I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I have Kat of Worm with the Mustache here with me, coming live from Austin.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Just two Texas girls chatting it up. And I'm so excited. Before we get into today's episode, be sure to follow Coffee Meets Vodka anywhere you get podcasts and on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at coffee.meets.vodka. Also, exciting stuff. We have launched some new merch. So go to coffeemeetsvodkapod.com to check that out. I guess your feedback is appreciated. You know how much the merch stresses me out. So I'm no fashion designer, but I try to make stuff to where, I feel like I would wear it. So yeah, I guess be nice, but I would appreciate your feedback. And you guys can buy that on the website and it'll ship to you directly. Also, hello, I'm going to be doing a live show next Monday, November 10th at 7 p.m. at Wicklow Heights in Houston. If you guys are local, it's free. Please come out. We have a lot of amazing guests coming. We have Jen of Her Opinion Show coming. We have Emma with Mix and Mingle, and we have Tori and Austin with her Houston Social Club. So those are going to be the three guests. And then we also have some amazing sponsors like Bubbler and Infinity Links by Kay and also RHOC Mortgage. So I'm trying to get a photo booth or photographer for you guys as well. And yeah, I mean, it'll be so fun. Obviously, we're going to do a custom signature, espresso martini for the little cocky that you guys will be floating around. And actually, I think Wicklow is having some like pumpkin spice espresso martini or something. I had it the other day and it was pretty good. So yeah, I'm so excited. So Kat, thank you so much for being on here and sitting through my announcement.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you guys, I wouldn't be able to go to BravoCon if it wasn't for Kat selling her other ticket. So thank you.
Yeah.
Why? Wait, so I am confused about that. Did you just initially buy two?
No, so I bought them when they first went on sale and they were only doing 3-day passes. So I was fully intending to buy the 3-day VIP pass and then those sold out like literally in the blink of an eye. And I was able to get my hands on a 3-day general admissions. And then I really only wanted to go 2 days. I just wanted to go Friday and Saturday. I didn't want to stay the whole day Sunday. So, and they didn't like announce really like how they were selling them, if they're gonna do single day tickets or not or whatever. So I just bought that to begin with and then found out that yes, they were doing single day. So I was able to get a Friday general admission and then a Saturday VIP, which I was really excited about. So
Oh,
that
okay.
was kind
Why
of
don't you want to
the
stay for
reason.
3 days? Should I not have been staying for 3 days?
No, I just
I'm
wanted to
like, she
like
scammed me. Caught.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just like I'm an introvert. So like two
Okay.
days of like going full force, planned things that I need, panels, things that I need to go to. Like I didn't want like a third day of that for me. It was just going to be like way too much. So like though I have a later flight flying out on Sunday, like I don't know if you know Ashley, the Bravo mom. I'm staying with her and the Bravo babe in a hotel room at Link.
Okay, I'm at
We're all
link
going
two.
to yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be with them and then I know Ashley has a later flight out on Sunday, so we're just gonna kind of more like chill, kind of take it, you know.
Okay, should I have done
Yeah.
that? Okay, I'm coming in late Thursday. Like I think I get in at like 10 or 10:30. I think 10. And then I'm like leaving Monday because I'm not fucking flying out on like
Mhm.
Saturday, like I mean on Sunday. I'm not doing stuff on
Yeah.
Sunday and then like flying, like rushing to the
Right.
airport. So, and I like to sleep. I'm
Hmm.
extroverted, but like I just know from day one I'm gonna be overwhelmed. Like I have been overwhelmed. Obviously, I've been blowing you up all day about like shopping. Like I'm like stressed about the outfits, and I was thinking
Hmm.
jeans and t-shirt. Like I'm thinking this, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
everybody's like, I'm going in glitter, I'm doing this, I'm wearing a romper. Oh my God. And the damn weather, it's gonna make me itchy because
Yeah.
one time I went to Vegas for New Year's, and like obviously New Year's and then November is slightly different weather, but it is still
Yeah.
really dry. And that was me coming from California. So I can't imagine what my skin
Yeah.
is going to do this time. But I had like little like scabs, chafe
Oh
marks, like
no.
all where my dress hit. Oh my God, it
Hmm.
was like truly miserable. It was like, oh my God, it was so painful.
Yeah.
And I was like dousing myself in lotion and stuff. So I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be wearing like I bought the
No,
hot
but I think
shorts.
you're doing it right. Like I
Okay.
think like if you're coming in, so I'm getting in I think at like 4 or 5 on Thursday. So I'll be doing stuff Thursday night, like going out to dinner and like
Okay, so should I? Everybody's like, I should change my flight earlier, like than 10.
maybe if you can. Yeah,
Okay, I'll
maybe. I
look.
don't know.
And then maybe I can change it to leave on Sunday, right? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess it's my
I
first
mean
time. Maybe I want to do the full shebang.
yeah. No, I've never been. This is my first time too.
I thought you've already been.
No, this is my first time. But I don't know. I just like I heard from I think someone else, maybe it was Ashley, like had just said like things were just starting to kind of die down on Sunday. So like it probably might be a little bit more chill on Sunday. So like that might be nice after going like balls to the walls for,
Totally.
2 or 3 days. I just knew I was like I'm not like a big like organized activities girl, really. So like I think like if I was like it would feel forced just for me personally to go sit on more panels on Sunday. But that's just a me personally.
You know what's funny? I'm the same. I do love an itinerary, but I also like to
Mhm.
abandon ship because then
Yeah.
I feel like I hate dead space when you have like plan to travel, vacation, work thing, whatever. So like although it's never happened to me, but I guess
Mhm.
my fear is that like you've spent all this money and you're like doing the thing and then you get there and you're like, what do I do? You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So I think I always just kind of have like a backup plan of actually, I think I know where this comes from now that I'm saying it out loud. I went on a bachelorette trip once
Mhm.
when I was like in my early 20s to Miami,
Mhm.
and there was an itinerary, but there was like 14 or something people
Mhm.
at this bachelorette party. And so there was like a lot of dead space because to corral 14, 20 somethings who all want
Mhm.
to do different things, like we were eating eggs at
Mhm.
5 p.m. I was pissed. I was like,
Yeah.
I could have been out exploring and sightseeing and like doing my thing and then come back with the group, you know? So
Right.
I think maybe that's where it comes from. But okay, well, I'll look into changing my flights. I mean, it would be nice to save like $500, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've charged everything that I have 4 bags of shopping today. I hate shopping. I literally hate
Mhm.
shopping. It stresses me out. I don't like the crowds. Obviously, it's the weekend. Like, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. Zara, wait, can I just say I went to Zara. I I wanted to kill myself. I was
Really?
like, oh my God. By the way, I'm on trizepatide and I've lost like 30 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's amazing.
yeah, so I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah, like, feeling like, oh my gosh, my clothes like are all stretched out now. Like I
Yeah.
need new clothes, whatever.
Right.
And so like I'm going, so I hit some good stuff at Abercrombie and then I went to Zara. I have never picked up so many clothes in my life, and I walked
Mhm.
out with like two things. And
Oh,
like
that's a
well,
bummer.
really one thing, that hose shirt,
Mhm. Oh,
just
yeah.
I don't know, I just thought for the club or like whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got like a bunch of like just basic tees. Not even for BravoCon or anything, just like basic tees. Like I literally did not get anything. I had like they were falling off the damn like, rack thing.
Yeah.
The lighting was terrible. The clothes don't fit. It's pissing me off. And
Mhm. And
and
Zara's sizing is so weird too. Like,
so weird. And
Hmm.
so when I was in London, they had the self checkout with the thing and then it
Oh,
measures and
mhm.
like whatever. And it was like a catastrophe on there. If you know, you know. And so then they had it here. I was like, no, we don't have those, in the States, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh God. And I sent it to my friend to show her boyfriend. But yeah, Zara, I fucking hate Zara. Sorry, that like really pissed me off because I was like feeling good about myself and then I
Hmm.
almost gave up and quit and started crying. But yeah, so who are you excited to see and like how are you planning the panels? Because I'm so stressed. I don't even know. I have the app. I've barely looked at it. I
Hmm.
don't know what panels, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's a great question because I don't know either at
Okay.
all. I am kind of thinking that I will strategize with Ashley and Christina when like we get
You
there.
get
Like
there.
when
Okay.
we're all like in our room, we'll like kind of go like because I'm like a working mom. Like I don't have time to just like sit and like plan this stuff
Right.
like right now.
And also, I feel
Um,
like if you don't know, like the app, sure, but it's not even really, there's nothing
yeah.
on it, you
I'll
know?
honestly probably just kind of follow their lead.
I'm going by
Apparently at
myself.
what?
I'm going by
Well, you can come,
myself.
you can hang with us.
Yeah, okay, good. I have another girlfriend coming from New York, and then I have one here, like a new friend, because I posted.
Hmm.
I'm a big Facebook group girl. I posted, and she's going, but she's going with a friend. But we're obviously gonna hang out too. But
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just like everybody's kind of already buddied up, even though we already said that like we would all hang out. But you never know. So
yeah. Fingers crossed. I'm sure it'll all work out just fine. But yeah, I probably will do like most of my planning on like the plane ride there, kind of like figuring out who like where I want to go and but I do have it sounds like there's like an event in the morning at Dry Bar. There's like a brunch and blowouts or whatever that like
perfect.
creators are like invited to. And I tried to get an
Oh,
appointment at Dry Bar, but of course they are all like booked up. But Ashley told me I should still like go with her because like Dorinda's DJing there in the morning.
oh my God,
And
that is that on
yeah,
Saturday or
I think
Friday?
Friday morning.
Friday. Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We'll see. Yeah, no, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm even going to be allowed in since I'm technically not invited, but we'll see if
Oh,
I'll
you don't
just
get like she doesn't get a plus one or anything?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I
So
feel like it
we'll
should
just
be
kind of
chill. I feel like you can do
yeah.
anything with enough confidence. That really
Hmm.
is my motto.
Hmm.
And it's worked out well for me.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to be like really delusional. And my main goal is to like mingle with like creators and like
Hmm.
other people who maybe want to be on the podcast or like other people that I listen to or like look up to and want to be friends with.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that works out for me. I don't care too much about the panels. Obviously I'm gonna go and listen because
Hmm.
that is the fucking point, but
Yeah,
there's
I'm kind of just going for the
the
vibes, you
vibes.
know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and I'm going with the flow too. The only people I really want to see are Salt Lake City,
Hmm.
Miami, Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality, and Summer House.
Yeah,
And
I
I
would
guess
say
like Below
that's
Deck,
pretty
sure, if
close
they're
to
there.
like what I'm kind of targeting or chasing too, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So I'm
Hmm.
excited. Okay, well,
Okay, wait. Speaking
what?
of BravoCon, have you heard that there are two creators that have temporary restraining orders against them from, I think, Bronwyn from Salt Lake City, all alleged, and they're not allowed to go to BravoCon anymore?
Now that's tea. I have not
Yeah.
heard that. Do you know
Yeah.
them?
I would say I like don't DM. I don't know who, I can't even think
Oh,
who
it's
the
a
other one is.
girl.
Yeah, I would say that I followed her pretty early on in like my creator journey and like we've DM'd like a few times, but I haven't like talked to her much like in recent like years.
Need tickets, 3-day VIP. Watch What Happens Live Double Fun, and then Watch What Happens Live Holiday
Yeah, she's selling her
Spectacular.
tickets.
Oh
Mhm.
my God, why does she, or sorry, why do you think these creators they have a restraining order, you said?
Yeah, because I th oh no, it was her and I think it was two, whoever
Oh,
runs that account.
I follow.
That I think that account is the one that dug up all of Bronwyn's stuff from like she was like the identity theft stuff. And then I would imagine the other account like kind of latched onto that and like yeah, but apparently that's the tea. That's the creator
how did you
tea.
find
Right?
that out?
I think I saw it on Instagram. No, I feel like there was a post about it. There was definitely a post
Also,
about it.
like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. I want to be here, hee hee ha ha fun.
Mhm.
Yes, we can make comments about, like Wendy's demise and,
Yeah.
Jen Shah going to prison and whatnot. But like, I I'm not here to like investigate people's skeletons. Like, I think
Oh, you know who it was? Sorry. It was Thea from Your Moms Are Watching. She posted that Bravo and Blaze and Paigey from Twitter have temporary restraining orders put on them from Bronwyn so they can't attend BravoCon. That's where that came from. So Your Moms Are Watching reported that.
you get
No,
that. That's just
yeah.
regurg.
Yeah, so that's just me seeing what's out in the ether. And then apparently she's like that one account is like still like kind of like she dressed up as Muzzy, Bronwyn's mom for Halloween. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not anything for me to like lose my house over. Like you already have a temporary restraining order. These housewives are litigious. Like I'm
I'm
not
litigious as well, apparently, allegedly, per some of my friends. But here's the thing, like, I'm in real estate and
yeah.
like I'm 5 years in and
Hmm.
I'm finally realized that I'm sick of getting taken advantage of,
Yeah.
not necessarily by clients, but like especially from apartment complexes. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So,
Yeah.
not paying commission. I'm sorry, you get a check every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Fuck me, right? Like,
Yeah.
so anyways, I'm going to small claims.
Yeah.
So that's my new thing and
See
I'm
you in
really
small
loving it.
claims court,
Yeah,
not to
no,
quote Hannah
I
and
can't wait
Paige.
to send that email all the time. Like I did it once and now I'm like high on life. Like and anyways, they immediately paid, but why do
Course
I
they
have
did,
to
because
do
they don't,
that?
yeah, because that's the thing is like, if you have to go above and beyond, like people just think you won't, and then they're just like, they can take advantage of you. But if you like start serving people with lawsuits, they're like, okay, well, I don't want to deal with this in court. So yeah, now I'll finally pay you.
Right. No, yeah, I'm here to laugh and to just like
Hmm.
make comments like, I don't really care about your skeletons. We all have them. Like you know what sticks with me? That TikTok that's like you got one finger pointing at you, or you
Hmm.
point one finger, you got three pointing back at you. Like
Yeah.
that really was like that was a Bible verse for me.
Yeah.
That's such a good like self-check to be
Hmm.
like, you point a finger at somebody, but like make sure that your side of the street is clean. And
Yeah.
I just, oh, that's what I was gonna say is I don't like that, like how toxic the audience has become, which is another reason why I'm like really stressed and overwhelmed to go to
Hmm.
BravoCon because I'm afraid that like people are gonna be mean and not so
Hmm.
much the Bravo Lebs. I just mean
No, I
like,
mean, yeah, like during and I know you aren't watching Orange County, but at the beginning of the season, there was that whole thing with like Tamra, Katie, and then the Bravo babe, Christina, my friend.
oh,
And
right.
like, she was like legit getting death threats from people. I'm like, you guys, it's reality TV. Like Kyle Cook would say, like, Bravo should be fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious. Like,
Like Bravo
we can
needs to
all
put
have
a
our opinions. We can
disclaimer.
all have those hills that we're gonna die on, but like, you don't need to like, it doesn't need to get that intense.
I agree. And Bravo should really start. I was gonna say nipping it in the bud, but they won't because they obviously it thrives on views. But I
Right.
just feel like we have gotten really far from the plot. Like
Yeah.
Salt Lake City is giving a little bit of OG Roni, like they
Hmm.
do laugh and it is fun.
Hmm.
They are still fighting,
Yeah.
but
Well, that's why like Jersey is like dead now because it's
yeah,
like I don't want to see like a real family like having that toxicity like aired
Right.
on TV, like between Teresa and Joe. Like I don't want to see cousins not speaking to each other because the parents can't get along. Like it's just like it's so toxic and like you said, it like has completely lost the plot. Like I don't want to see that.
It's
I want to
like
see petty drama about people bringing up someone's, money or someone's, you know, alleged affair or
affair,
whatever,
yeah.
where they
Slightly,
then
I like my housewives slightly out of touch.
yeah,
It's like,
right.
and we'll touch on that. It depends how
No, and no,
far,
no, and I
but
don't want to. I don't like. I have my own like family demons too. Like I don't want to see that. Like this
I'm
is
trying to
my like
escape.
peace. Like this, yeah, this is my escapism. This is my peace. And people are like, how is that your peace when all you do is watch women scream at each other? I'm like, I don't know, but it just works. But I
But
don't
it
want to
also
see
like
like
used
families screaming at each other.
right. But it also like used to not be like Luann falling in the bush and like
Yeah.
Even Dorinda on Traders was like, to Dolores, look at us, Dolores. Who would have thunk it? We're just a couple of housewives and now we're in the middle of Scotland on a raft. And like it's so good. I fucking love
Right.
Dorinda. She got put on pause for that turkey
Mhm.
base comment, but as a Sagittarius, I'm like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I mean, you go low, I'm going to hell. Like
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Like sometimes I try to take the Michelle Obama high road, but
Mhm.
really like I will eviscerate you. Like you start the
Yeah.
battle, but I'll win the war, babe. Like I'll finish it. And I don't know. What was because here's my thing too. It's like Andy plays favorites. All the stuff
hmm
with Vanderpump and like when they already try. By the way, I think this reboot's gonna be shit. I mean, I'm gonna watch probably one or two
Right.
episodes, but I know it's gonna be like watching
hmm
paint dry. Um,
No,
but
yeah.
like when they tried to reboot it for season 5 with Brett and Dana and whatever the fuck, and then he
hmm
fired everybody for like racist comments, but yet you keep Jax Taylor, and then now he's the star of the Valley, and like, but
Yeah.
you're okay with domestic violence, but then you fired the girls about a rumor that Faith came out and said she exaggerated and
hmm
whatever.
Right.
Anyways, my point is, I mean, whatever. I got whatever. But it just, I don't know. So I am a little nervy about the fandom because I
hmm
just want to hang out with nice, fun people and like
Right.
get really good energy, which I think it's
hmm
good if like it's you and then my other girlfriend here and then my girlfriend in New
Yeah.
York. I guess she's kind of going solo too. She's going with her husband. So,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's
Fun.
going, he's not going to
Doing her own
BravoCon,
thing.
but so I think it's going to be us. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm really kind of focused on is I just want to hang out with the people that I like know and that I like and like I've heard that there are like some creators that really like kind of think they are almost like the Bravo celebrities. Like they think they think their followers are also there to like see them
Oh,
too. And
okay.
like I mean, my
I
following
mean,
isn't
maybe.
massive by any means, but like I just would never like treat people that way.
I know.
Um, so yeah, I just want to like I just really want to have a good time. I want to meet like my followers if people recognize me, if people are, there, I want to meet them and, say hi because it's like I have this platform because of them. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
love that. Okay, well, let's get into enough about BravoCon, even though I'm
hmm
so ecstatic. Speaking of OC, let's get into it. Catch us up
Yes.
on what's been going on because I'm not, I see the clips.
Yeah. hmm
I restarted recently from like season 9 because I probably got to season, I know that I watched like the Brooks cancer thing
Yeah.
like in real time or whatever, like
hmm
years ago. So I kind of, backed up a little bit to 9 and now
hmm
I think I'm on 12 or something. So I'm like almost there. But catch us up because I heard that this season was like a rock revival.
So I actually kind of like thought this season was pretty boring, to be
Interesting.
honest.
Okay.
Like after every episode, I felt like, or like every time I'd sit down to watch, I'd have to restart it probably like 2 or 3 times before I could actually like sit down and like focus and like actually get into it. And like I mean, yeah, there's like some things reminiscent of like kind of the old time, but I think also what Bravo sometimes struggles to do is like they get caught in the nostalgia and then they try to like recreate it. And it's like,
The
it
producers.
feels not even like the producers, but just like, they bring back old people. Like they brought back Alexis and like was awful last season and like no one even wanted her back. They bring back Gretchen and like they're trying to like drum up those like old feelings of like what things were like when, that entire cast was being filmed. But it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it works. Like for Roni, like totally, I feel like it would work because
Oh,
those women are just like amazing. Like the
oh,
original
you mean
cast,
like
like the
OG
OGs, the
Roni?
OGs. Like,
I
but
can't
they tried.
stand the new Roni, I have to say.
Yeah,
I
no, no. I'm not saying like
didn't
like the new
finish.
new Roni. Like,
Yeah.
but like they bring back. They brought back Tamra. They're bringing back Gretchen.
Well, I
Like they're
think the
trying to
OGs
like.
also understand the assignment. Like, I will say
They
about
do, yeah.
Luann, like, I understand it's like a little too on the nose, but like when she was on Love Hotel, she was like, Luann or CountessLuann.com, like to get your tickets.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, you know what, bitch? Get your bag.
Yeah.
It's like
Hmm.
they've used you for so long, and yes, like you've been paid, but like, get your
Hmm.
bag. Like, who cares? I just think it also like, Luann, Luann to me is like really top tier housewife.
Hmm.
Like she is
Yeah.
maybe my number one, along with
Oh, she's
Nene,
amazing.
along with, a couple others, just because I think they understand the assignment so
Yeah. Well, and
good.
that's the problem with New Roni is they don't. They care too much
They
about their
didn't even come.
perception.
They didn't even come with the fucking marketing plan, an
No.
item, like, and they're getting mad at Jenna with her goodie bags. Like, come
No.
on, bitch! It's 2023, 4-5. Like, what are we doing? Like, I
No,
need
they
you to
don't get it.
have
They
a
care
Sonia
too
Morgan
much.
toaster. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they care too much about like public perception and like I don't know, like manufacturing drama than just like being real and authentic with each other. Like it's just like I thought like the first season was maybe just like, oh, these people just need to learn like the reality TV formula and then like the following season will be better. And like it was just like really disappointing. But anyways, back to
Sorry.
OC
Yeah.
is the own like everything was just kind of like meh until like probably the last three episodes of this season. And like, I guess what is like the major bombshell that kind of the season ends with is Tamra shows Gina a bunch of posts that she has screenshots of Gretchen liking anti-trans, anti-LGBT, like anti-gay, anti-LGBTQ, anti-abortion, all of these kind of like posts, and then they bring it up at dinner. And obviously, Heather has one trans kid, two, I think a bisexual child, and then also a lesbian child. So she has
And straight.
three,
She's got them all.
yeah, and she has a whole spectrum. She has three out of her four kids are in the LGBTQ plus community. And then obviously Gretchen is one of her really close friends. So she's extremely hurt by this. And Gretchen's like trying to deny, like, oh, well, I don't know. Like it's like you liked a post. It's not even like, you happen to follow the accounts that have those posts and you didn't like or engage with any of those things. It's like Gretchen Rossi liked this. And, she's like, I would never do something like that. It's like, okay, well then who's liking that? And like the rumors are, I guess, that either like Slade runs her social media account and now she's taking the fall for him because people already don't like him. But it's just like the hypocrisy of it because like she acts like she's this good Christian woman with I guess like conservative values, but then she's unmarried to her life partner, but then
They
judging other
just
people
got
for
married, actually. I saw a post.
really legally.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it
Okay.
was AI, but they like got married in the backyard.
Oh, interesting.
Let
Okay,
me
so I
see.
thought they,
Like a couple days
but
ago.
again, like they've been unmarried for the last however long, like 10 years, and then she's
Had a
like
baby out of
had a
wedlock.
baby together, which they used IVF to have that baby too. So it's just like the hypocrisy of
Oh,
her.
it's me going on Facebook, bringing up a
Oh.
Facebook link. Hold on, wait. Let me bring up a real one. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it was. Oh, maybe I fell for it. Hold on. Maybe I
Oh
did see it
no.
on Facebook.
You're a boomer falling for
I lit.
AI.
Can I tell you today I was at the mall, my phone was glitching, and I'm like, can you help me turn my phone off and restart it? Like, it's not working. It's so embarrassing. Okay, maybe it was. Oh my God. I think I fell for AI or
Oh
something.
my
Good
gosh, that's
Lord.
hilarious.
Okay, never mind. Back to you.
Yeah.
So you said, sorry, that she had IVF and stuff.
Yeah, so they did IVF to have their baby too. So it's just like also if you're going to be anti-abortion, you can't really use IVF because obviously like
It
the
wasn't
whole
in the
moral
cards for you.
question is embryos are babies. So, it's just like the selectiveness and the hypocrisy of Gretchen. And then I guess apparently Heather has forgiven her, but like I'm also kind of confused why everyone is so surprised by this from Gretchen because it's like she's done this like performative Christianity throughout the entire season, literally like praying with like Slade and Skylar before they like she leaves to go on like a girls like trip like outside of the van. So it's like I don't know. It's like
Oh.
and like
And I love the Lord. I'm a
yeah,
Christian, but
yeah.
it's like, my culture, my religion's not your costume. My culture's not your
Yeah.
costume. You know what I mean? And that's like what it feels like. And it's
Hmm.
like, whatever, I'll cut that.
Yeah.
Um, who was the blonde girl? Not, I don't, it wasn't Jenna, but who was the one that was like, what that made Heather go biblical? Who is that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then Jen, so this is all coming out like during the dinner or whatever. And Jen, I think, like, I want to be like careful when I say this, but like, I don't think Jen meant it like to be offensive. I think Jen was trying to like maybe seek to understand where Gretchen was coming from. Like, being like, okay, maybe you personally love gay people, trans community, support people to live their true authentic selves. However, is it maybe because like you're a Christian or like the church that you go to that like your algorithm is like feeding you these kinds like I don't know. I feel like she was trying to like seek to understand like are you maybe like okay with this but from like a biblical standpoint are like do you think it might be wrong? I don't know.
Right.
Like I
Or
feel like
like
that's
if,
what she was
like
trying to
as
like
a, like if somebody is like you as a person to your soul and your core, you're okay with it, but like not on
culturally there's
brand
like the culture
with,
that you're kind of a
yes,
part of like tells you that it's like maybe
not
not but
okay.
like I
Correct.
think that's what Jen was like trying to get to and like maybe that's like me being from the South and like we're around people all the time that like maybe they vote a certain way but deep in their core they are nice well-meaning people they're just like like misinformed or maybe have like don't have like a great understanding of like what these things actually mean and I feel like maybe that's what Jen was like trying to get to and I feel like maybe a lot of those women being in Orange County which I feel like Orange County is like pretty red so it's probably similar to being like you
Which
know
I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. That makes so much sense. Like, because I lived in LA for a bit. Obviously, LA is different than Orange County, but
right.
it didn't occur to me until I heard a clip on, I guess Vicky has a podcast with somebody. Okay, girl.
Oh yeah with
Um,
Christian Grace no
yeah, until that clip got picked up to say, well, everybody in Orange County is like really conservative, except for Heather Dubrow, or like whatever she said. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that did not occur to me. But now I'm like, looking back on,
Hmm.
although I have two girlfriends from Orange County and they're not, but I'm like looking back and I'm like, wait, that does make so much sense, actually.
Yeah.
Like I could
Yeah.
see
So
that. I
I feel
mean,
like
money
that's,
and yeah.
yeah. So I feel like that's kind of what Jen was going for. But then that's when Heather was like, biblical. Like, it's not like about that. It's like about like, and I think also what I don't think people like realize is like, yeah, Gretchen can know gay people, Gretchen can know trans people, Gretchen can invite drag queens to a Tupperware party. She can know Heather's children, she can love Heather and Terry, and she can love her children, but that doesn't mean necessarily that she's not anti-trans or homophobic too. Like you can be friends with people and in quotes love people, but if you're denying those people the same rights that you have, that's hypocritical, and that's not truly showing someone authentic love and care.
That's a word.
I think that personally think that Gretchen did like those posts and knew
Yeah,
what she was doing.
I think the Slade thing is like a cop out, unless he does run her social media. But
Yeah.
regardless, I think it's pillow talk. My worst fear, I have to say, like truly my worst fear is because this has happened to me every single time. Like I've actually never dated a liberal person. Like
Hmm.
this is like I'm a late bloomer, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I got issues, I guess. I don't know. I got a bad picker and I have my color glasses on and I love love and I'm a hopeless romantic. And then I'm like, wait, it's too late.
Hmm.
But my
Yeah.
worst fear is like, the pillow talk of like you
Hmm.
talking shit about one of my friends or even just somebody on the street. And it's like, well, I
Hmm.
have many a multicultural friends and people from,
Hmm.
different ethnicities, backgrounds, sexualities, etc. And it's like
Hmm.
I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna be pillow talking that and
Hmm.
then go to the barbecue or go to the birthday or go to the graduation or the wedding. Hell to the motherfucking no. Because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on the mic and be like, racist, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. No, it's the exact same thing as
I don't
like
like it.
people being like, "Well, oh, I'm not racist because I have a black friend." It's like, okay, well, that doesn't mean that you're not racist. Like
Right, right. And
there are
I
plenty of people
I
that have friends of different skin colors that, you know, think very inherently racist things.
what
So,
I have been really thinking about lately as this year has been transpiring
yeah.
is the internalized race dysmorphia within
Hmm.
thyself. I mean, it has to be because to me, it doesn't make any sense of, why certain people are the way that they are and the
Hmm.
things that they use to validate it. It
Hmm.
would be different. Here's my thing. It could be different. It would be different. It might be different if you are rolling in the dough.
Yeah.
If you had hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, and because even 100 grand is like, fuck, that's like 25K now. You know what I mean? It would be different if you would be making some sort of money to where you can, multi-million dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then still had those thoughts. Okay. Like,
Hmm.
sure, if you're like, oh, I'm in it for the tax break, or like whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you're in it for. Okay, but you're not. We're kind of in the same tax bracket, and I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting it. And it's like kind of when you go to like you get like caught up in like an MLM or like you
Hmm.
you have to listen to like a timeshare
Oh yeah. Hmm.
thing, and then it's
Yeah.
like they're talking and I'm like, okay, but I'm not understanding, like I'm
Hmm.
not fucking getting it because
Yeah.
this is not 2008, this is not 2010, this is not
Hmm.
fucking 2016, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
No, it's
well, it
it's
actually
so
might be
hard.
2016, but whatever.
Yeah. No, I like completely agree. It's also like I wish more people would realize like it's okay to like walk back from things that you once believed too. Like you don't have to like die on this hill of your like political identity either. Like
Right, and I
I grew up
think
in Houston. I grew up in a more like conservative suburb. I voted for Romney in my first election because my dad was a Republican and I thought that's like what
I did
like
too,
made
yeah.
sense.
Wait,
And
Romney or
you
McCain? Oh,
Romney.
I think I voted for Romney and McCain. And
Yeah,
then
I
and
my
then
first election I could vote in I think was 2012 was when I was 18.
yeah, I do know that I voted for Obama's second term though. So that's when I
Mm-hmm.
transitioned.
Or maybe it was it Romney?
Yeah.
Maybe it was yeah. Yeah, I think it was.
I could be wrong.
Um
I'm not too sure.
it,
But
it was one of them.
with you too, and it's like, I think about stuff, and even, I mean, sure, it's not really necessarily our fault or my fault per se, because our brains weren't developed, but like, I think about, I was watching Real Housewives of DC recently,
Yeah.
and like, what a
Oh,
time. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so
I've
good.
never watched it. I should do like a
Oh,
rewatch
you
or
really
a first
should.
time watch, I guess.
Yes, it's a one-hit wonder, unfortunately, I guess, because there was too much liability with the government and
Yeah.
Bravo, and like, but what a fucking cast. And
What's it? It was just one season. Is
it
that what
is,
it
it's
was?
like only, I think it's 10 episodes with the two reunions. So it's only like 8 episodes. Like, oh my God, it's so good. And
Were
it's
the women like married to politicians? Like I don't even know who they were married
no,
to. Or
no,
okay.
they just, so one of the British housewife, her husband is a White House photographer. That's really the
Oh,
only
okay.
like
Connection
connection.
politically.
One of them is a realtor.
But they probably just know too much,
They
like being in that community. Like,
well, and they all go to like, they're all socialites. They really are.
hmm. Yeah.
And they all go to like the correspondence dinner, and they go to the White House
Mm.
this and this fundraiser and whatever. So like they go a couple of times,
What
but it's
president was president when it
Obama,
was?
because
Okay.
it's 2010.
Okay.
But it starts kind of like Christmas 2009 to like, and then
Mm.
it films like January 2010. So like he's already
Can you imagine if they revamped?
no, that's, and I'm saying like they should, but then I'm like, fuck no, because then it's just, because here's my thing. Like it was such a different time. Like
Hmm.
all they're talking about is gay marriage. And like the one Democrat on
Oh.
the show, I think, or maybe a couple of them are, but there's only like five housewives, 4 or 5 housewives, and then the house
Hmm.
husbands kind of play a part. It's just so good. But Stacey, a Democrat, black, is but doesn't like, is against gay marriage,
Oh,
and then we have
interesting.
Republican is for the gay marriage. So it's like, whoa, that's so crazy.
What
It's
a
so
time to be
wild.
alive.
I know, and I'm just like, wow. I would have loved for them to keep it going, because then that's where that infamous photo comes of where the Mikkel and the bright blonde hair, platinum blonde hair, and the sorry she goes to, they fucking crash. So the thing is, this couple fucking crashes a couple of the White House like dinners or whatever, and they were on trial with a grand jury. Like it was, I remember seeing this and hearing about it like when I didn't watch this or Housewives or
Hmm.
whatever, and I was like, that's so crazy. They literally snuck in my opinion, because they're white and they're convincing,
Hmm.
to this like really big, like I guess like end of year like White House correspondents dinner or whatever. They took a picture with
Hmm.
Biden, they took a picture with, I think, even Obama, like just so many people, right? And they got kicked out, but they were on trial, not like with a, well, it said a grand jury, but it was kind of like civil court or whatever, but it was like
Hmm.
supreme, so it was just like them and then the court, and it was like in a small room. But they were like, you've made a mockery of the Secret Service. Like, what does this tell
Oh
people?
my
And it's very true. Like, I do think they didn't. I don't think that they got. Maybe they served like a year in jail. I can't remember. I couldn't find
God.
it when
Hmm.
I covered this a couple episodes ago.
Oh
But
my gosh.
like, they just pled the fifth. They were like, we're exercising our right to the Fifth Amendment, like literally for like an hour and a half. That's all they said. And
Oh my
then
gosh.
even at the reunion, they were like, no, like tell us. And they were like, she's like, yeah, like we did get invited. We were told, but like we couldn't find the invitation. And like, it just is so sus. But yeah, could you
Oh
imagine
my
it now?
gosh.
But my point to bring that up was that it was just such a different time. And like,
Hmm.
to our biggest problem was like, gay marriage. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and that I do remember that being like such a big thing. But
Hmm.
I mean, oh my God, what I would do to like go back. And
Or
I
just
remember
like
too.
go back to like bipartisanship, like where it's not like just because you don't like vote the same way as someone that you can like actually still like have a conversation with people and
Yeah.
like get along with those people. But that's before like we were literally talking about like treating people as humans, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I don't know. It's like obviously there's so much more on the line now, so I don't want to like minimize like the fights and like say like, oh, well, we should just go back to where we can all hold hands and
Oh,
la
of
di
course.
da.
I mean, I didn't
Like,
take it that way, but good
yeah,
disclaimer. Like
yeah.
I agree. Like I just think there's a lot more at stake. I mean, but I think I said this too on the last episode. I mean, shit's going to hell in a handbasket. Like,
Hmm.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why also we have to like still have things that like bring us joy when the world is literally on fire around us and why we
Uh,
get to like go to BravoCon
like
and like watch our
BravoCon,
shows
yes.
too.
Well, and then, not to be a Debbie Downer, we'll lift it up in just a moment, but just to put a little bow on this is like, I'm a single gal. It's like,
Hmm.
as I'm getting older, it's more scary, it's more real,
Hmm.
things are more expensive. I mean, I think I spent 3 0 or 4 zeros today at the fucking
Hmm.
mall. And I feel like I didn't even get that much. Groceries, I mean, are just, I had to pick up my
I
groceries
know.
too. It's like, I feel like I didn't really get that much, but
Hmm.
your dollar isn't going as far as it used to. And
Mm-mm.
maybe I'm just an adult now, and maybe, it's always been this way
No,
and people
things
have.
are definitely more expensive. Like, I
I
mean,
know, but maybe like people, like if I was, 30 in 2000, I would probably feel the
mhm,
same too. I don't know.
yeah.
But
Hmm.
it is scary to me. And I try not to fearmonger myself. But, I mean, again, real estate, I like the rents, bro,
Hmm.
and I can even imagine in Austin. I mean, I do look at it sometimes, but like, the rents are just like astronomically high.
Hmm.
And this is why I do like private landlords better because I think sometimes depending I mean you don't get that much luck, like that much,
Hmm.
wiggle room, but I do think you at least your rent becomes stabilized sometimes, at least
Hmm.
here, in my experience. I don't know about New York or Austin or anywhere else, but
Hmm.
when you rent from these, big apartment complexes, they can go up on your rent every year and
Hmm.
up to 3%, I believe, and or maybe minimum 3%. I don't know. I've heard both. I thought it was up to 3%. But, I
Hmm.
mean, imagine you're already spending 1,500, 1,700, 2 grand on a fucking 500 square foot apartment, and you don't even use the gym or the pool. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. Now I'm getting in the weeds, but and you have to make 3 times the rent, which is so crazy.
Hmm. I know.
It's just crazy because, like, if you're spending that much money, you really should get approved for a mortgage. So you should call me. I'm just, but
Get
I
that bag,
mean,
girl.
anybody who's in that 3,000 to 4,000 range, like
Hmm.
I really am like, let's like seriously think about getting approved. And like, sure, you may not be in the city, but like you're gonna have
Hmm.
real property right outside or like 30 minutes. Sure, you might be in the suburbs and Katy or Cypress or
Hmm.
whatever, but like, oh my God, like just tough it out for like two. That's another thing. Now you got me on a tangent. That's another thing. People don't want to suffer. Like they just
Right.
don't. They don't want to go without. They don't want to go without Hulu. They don't want to fucking live outside the loop. They don't want to make a 30-minute commute, God forbid.
Yeah.
I just closed something and he's like, I don't want to sit in traffic for 30 minutes. 30 fucking minutes.
30 minutes is nothing these
I'm
days.
just like, it's my mom says that too, whom I don't talk
Hmm.
to. But I'm
Hmm.
like, that's just to me, that's crazy because you are, I don't know. I just feel like you could get more bang for your buck elsewhere. But
Hmm.
again, it's
Yeah.
like if you're not going to be happy there, then yeah, you should pay extra. Okay, whatever. There's two sides to every coin. Now I'm on a little real estate tangent. But I don't know. I think about it and I was at the mall and it's like I feel like I'm living in a simulation where it's
Hmm.
just like there to piss Rhea off because I like, the lady goes, everybody stares at you like this, the Gen Z stare. And I'm
Hmm.
like, hello, let's like say hi, let's sell, let's like not be
Yeah,
annoyed, let's like use your brain, let's like talk to people. Aren't you fucking bored standing here at the mall? Do you know what I mean? And like,
right.
I was at Macy's and this lady was like, okay, I can help the next person. I said, are you next? Are you next? Like, I am in a fucking rush. I'm sorry. I got shit to do. I have to take a look at the shoes and I got to get to pick up my groceries and I got to film at 4. Like, let's put a fucking pep in your step. And they like looked at me and rolled their eyes. It's like a mother and daughter and like laughed. And I'm like,
People are so
what is
rude.
funny about you being slow and like not having any fucking pizzazz?
Oh
Like,
my
some of us
gosh.
are a little high strung, okay?
No,
I
like
don't
walk
know.
with purpose, live with purpose.
Purpose.
Like we're not all just like sitting around twiddling our thumbs all day.
I know.
Like, oh, also,
Sorry.
okay, I was gonna quote the get your fucking ass up and work, Kim Kardashian. Did you
That's the
see that
only
she
Kim
doesn't think we
Kardashian thing I will sign off on. I say that actually all the time. It's like nobody wants to work
work
anymore.
these?
Get your fucking ass up and work.
But did you also see that she thinks we didn't land on the moon?
I feel like she got that from Pete Davidson. There's no way she thought of that herself. I
Yeah, she
feel like
literally said
she,
we, and then now NASA has invited her to go to the moon or something.
could you imagine like her BBL, like just like floating? I don't know. I feel like she would do it to be like, yeah, I was on the moon. I brought Skims to the moon and like,
Literally.
the fur burger and like whatever. And like, mind you, I'm
Wear
obsessed with
the
trying to
Bush
figure
thong
out.
over the astronaut suit, and the hairs will just be like
Yes,
flying everywhere.
I'm obsessed with trying to figure out if I have curly or straight hair. I don't know now. And I was trying on clothes and I'm like,
Hmm.
well, it's a little straight, it's a little curly. Maybe I have an in between. TMI. But no, I feel like she would totally go and she would make like a custom. Actually, I think she did do the skim or the astronaut suits, didn't she?
I don't know.
With
Did she?
Katy Perry in them? I thought she did it. I don't know. Salt Lake, are you caught up?
I am, yes. Yes.
Okay, what's okay? I don't know why there hasn't been another crossover episode
I love
before.
it.
I
I
mean,
love it.
honestly, if like they could do a whole nother spin-off of
Hmm.
like Below Deck by Housewives,
Like revamp Ultimate Girls Trip and go on below deck yachts.
yes.
Also,
Wait,
like,
is it
so I
dead?
don't
Oh
really,
my God. See, sometimes I just don't think you're so right. It is dead, isn't it?
I think it died after the whole
Caroline
lawsuit
Manzo,
between.
Brandy. Unpopular opinion. I've never been a Brandy fan. The only time I was like Team Brandy in this moment, my comment still gets like, is when she's making fun of Sheena and her gray tooth and talking about, oh, but it's okay to fuck my husband. That's the only time that I'm like, Brandy was on the right side of history.
Right.
And other
Yeah.
than that, psychosis or whatever's going on with her face. I feel bad, but
I
it's not
don't
my
know. Doesn't
problem.
she like claim she has like a parasite or something?
I think it's psychosis. There's no way. I don't know, but then I saw a clip or something about Vicky saying she was on Jeff Lewis's show or Sirius, whatever, saying that she has a parasite in her stomach from that fucking trip too. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, but also like her daughter Brianna is like really like woo woo like crunchy, so like she's probably really into those like parasite cleanses that all of the crunchy people do.
Got
So
it.
that could also be where Vicky is
I've okay, well, and
if she
she was
has a
like, Brianna's
parasite.
got me on all these things. So okay, that makes sense. I have
Yeah.
a couple friends like that, and they do freak me out because I'm like, should I be like, should there be something coming out of my ass? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I eat sushi every day. Do you think I have a worm? I don't know.
Maybe, who knows?
Um, what about, I don't know if this is a rumor because I don't think I saw an article or whatever, but what about Heather saying that she hooked up with Captain Jason?
I
It's so
don't
funny.
know.
Wait, it's so funny because I feel like Captain Jason, not that he's the only hot Bravo celebrity, but he is at the top that like, he's your favorite artist. Like he's your
Yeah.
favorite Bravo celebrities,
Oh, he's
Bravo celebrities. You
so
know what I
hot.
mean? No, he is hot. And
Yeah.
he's a man and he's got an accent and he runs a boat and a tight ship.
Hmm.
I'm into
Hmm.
it, but it's funny because like he has not only America or wherever else Bravo,
Hmm.
airs, but he's got the all the girl Bravo celebrities spawning over
Oh
him
yeah.
too,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Did she like actually say that?
Let's look it up. Let's see. Because I could have maybe it was just like a rumor. A rumor. Let me see.
The rumors and the nasty.
Captain Jason.
Like, did she just kind of like insinuate it or like try to like make us think that? I don't know. I love
Oh,
Heather
page
though. I do.
6. Okay, so
Oh,
this was true. I didn't make it up. Heather Gay claims she hooked up with below deck down under heartthrob Captain Jason Chambers.
has Jason commented?
Let's see. Blah blah blah. Read
I mean, good
more.
for her if she did.
No, good for her. She's putting the new body to use.
Uh-huh. She looks great. And
I mean, yeah, she does look good. I mean, I think, everybody's beautiful, whatever, but
mhm,
I'm glad that she dissolved some of the filler. Like she looks
mhm.
better, more natural.
Yeah, for
I like
sure.
Heather.
I do
Um,
too.
oh, she said, Jason and I are friends. We have a history. Gate told her co-star during an alcohol field exchange caught on camera. We fucked around before. It's like there's nothing there. Oh. Do you think Heather's a lesbian?
No, no. I don't I've actually never thought that, but I also don't have a really good gaydar to be at
I
all. Unless it's like me thinking a Republican is a closeted gay person. That's the only time I
there
have a
and they all are.
gaydar. And they all are, yeah.
I don't know. I think I saw that had to get in my mind somewhere because I don't think I came to that conclusion on my own. But somebody, you know what? I think it was because on the last episode, not this boat one, but the one
Hmm.
before, or like the two episodes before, when now she's like Alicia Stan and like she's
Oh
Lisa's
yeah.
like, ride
Oh
or
yeah.
die, and she's like the only one that can stand up to Lisa that will listen or like whatever. And like she was doing that to Jen Shah. And there was
Mm-hmm.
a rumor that like she got the black eye because they were like, you know,
That's right.
hooking
That's
up
right.
or doing something.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Hmm.
why there has to be something there that like
Hmm.
Heather doesn't want out. That's why she's still riding for Jen Shah like years later, which I hope to God she never comes back to Salt Lake. Andy said she wanted, but I guess, and I fell for it. I took it as serious. And I
Hmm.
hope to God she never comes back. I've never liked Jen Shah. She fucking scares the shit out of me. Same with
She's
Mary,
a
although I've come
scary.
around a little bit with Mary, but
Uh-huh. Okay, I think
unfortunately.
Mary is hilarious because she doesn't even try to be funny. And those are the
Yeah.
funniest people, and she's hilarious. Do I think her church is probably a scam? Yes.
Yeah.
And culty and weird. And has she probably made money off of people in a really shady, maniacal way? Absolutely. But that's none of my business because she's
Yeah.
hilarious. Until the evidence is laid out
Right.
for me and she, is in prison similar to like Jen Shah. If she's doing anything illegal or nefarious, like that's none of my
And
business.
it's crazy because when she came back, I was like, I don't want her on my fucking screen unless she's going to talk about the church. And she never talked about the church. And
Mm-mm.
she's only been funny these last two seasons, two
Yeah.
or one this season,
And I
in my
will give her a
opinion.
lot of credit on last season talking about her son's addiction and not
That
straying
I think
away.
well, she said that I saw a clip that, Meredith really like kind of made her have a come to Jesus moment, if you will, because
Hmm.
she was like, no, I'm done. And Meredith was like, no, come back, come back, come back. And I
Hmm.
think she just maybe got used to it and then like talked to the
Hmm.
girls a little more. And then like,
I feel like she actually became closer friends
I
with the girls
I agree
too.
too.
Like there's a more
And
authentic friendship
she's
there.
more real, yes, more authentic, more real. And I do appreciate, her sharing her son's journey. Now there has been some controversy that I've heard that like it's a little like uncouth to
Mhm.
have him when he's struggling on there to like kind of put him on blast, but
Mhm.
I guess if he's getting paid and he's like open to talking about
Well, I
it.
mean, like he's an adult. Like they can't force him to
And
film
I don't
against
think
his
she would
will.
be like, do this or I don't think she would give him an ultimatum.
Because you can tell she has a
She's
genuine
so
love and
genuine.
care for her family and her son. Like,
And can I say when she like that actually brought me to tears almost like when she was talking to Robert Jr. about not last but like this season.
mhm,
Oh my God, wait, was it this season, last season? I don't remember. Now it's been I'm like, has it been so long or did it just start? I don't remember. About him how he was like, "Oh, I used to have friends and now I don't." Like she just
mhm,
sat there and was so present and was
mhm.
really listening and wasn't trying to
I think that was this season
yeah.
because like
It,
I think because he lost a lot of his friends that he probably like did drugs with, right? Is that kind
yes.
of what they were talking
Yes,
about?
yes.
Yeah.
And she wasn't trying to explain away. She just
Hmm.
seemed really comforting, compassionate, grounded, very
Hmm.
present. Like I thought she could not have been more perfect in that moment and her responses and I really commend her for that and I commend Robert Jr. for being so honest as well and
Hmm.
vulnerable. I mean that's tough, you know. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
No, but
appreciate. Oh yeah, about Jen.
Jen, yeah. So wait, is she really getting out of prison in less than
In
40
40,
days?
well
No, she's
40-ish days. So it was
not.
like 40 the other day. Yeah.
That's
Wait,
crazy how fast that went by.
wait, 40 days. So she's getting out this year.
Yeah, I
Because there's
guess.
only 60 days left, basically, of
25,
the year. So she,
2025.
because
Yeah.
I think originally her sentence was like March 2026, or like, before, but like it keeps
Hmm.
getting cut down. And the last I heard, I think it was March 2026. So now I think it's even more. That's
Wow.
crazy.
And she's at the same prison in Bryan, Texas as Elizabeth Holmes and Ghislaine Maxwell. Isn't that insane?
It's crazy because I know their asses are plotting.
Okay, the only reason I would ever want a mic back on Jen Shah is I want her to know everything that she's heard from those two.
Yeah.
Get her a podcast, Mike,
Yeah.
and make sure she doesn't sign NDAs. I don't know. Can you do NDAs in prison? Probably not. So get her a podcast,
No,
Mike.
because you're a felon. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But no, literally, like that's, or like an exclusive with Andy, like 60 minute style or something,
Yeah.
but like multiple
Yeah.
parts. Like I
Hmm.
don't like do not leave shit out
Hmm.
because for instance, like with Miami,
Well,
like they
Jen
didn't
did
touch, huh?
vote for Biden, so maybe she will release some
Yeah, well,
Epstein.
thank God she's on some right side of his.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. It's like the same, it's like reverse. It's like voted for Biden, but then took advantage of elderly. I don't,
I know. I know. It's just crazy.
whatever. But that's like what pissed me off about the one of the things, maybe the only thing about the Real Houses of Miami reunion is that Andy apparently Stephanie was is having like financial issues and Andy didn't talk about it at all. Maybe it
Interesting.
was a rumor that I fell for. I mean, I'm pretty gullible. I don't know.
Did you probably knew this, but literally all roads leading to Bravo, the attorney that was Epstein's attorney was married to one of the housewives that was on Leah Black. The Leah Black was married to Epstein's attorney when he was first got charged with his
Who's Leah Black on OC?
no on Miami. She's like from way back when Miami.
Wow.
All
And
roads,
another one was
literally.
on Summer House. Thou shalt not be named. I'm okay. But, was on Summer House dating Jordan, which
Mm-hmm.
fucking crazy. That guy was weird. He like, I don't know how Paige and Hannah still follow him because I was going down like a rabbit hole
Hmm.
and they still follow him. And I'm like, how? Like, not even, I just feel like he's creepy, like
I
just through
know. He
point
was
blank.
weird. He was really, really weird. But he's also, because I think, didn't they all work at Betches together? So they might
Yeah,
all
but
be
you don't work
trauma
there
bond.
anymore. Unfollow
Yeah,
him.
they might
Like,
all
do
be
you know what I
trauma
mean?
bonded from a job, though. You know those people that you work with that you just like, you
Yeah,
know,
but they're, in my opinion, they're living
solidarity.
a different life. Like, I don't need to be,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if they were a
It might just be
trifecta,
one of those people, because you know how, like, now your algorithm doesn't even feed you everyone that you follow
yeah, maybe
anymore?
they just forgot.
They might have forgotten about it. They're like, I don't even see his stuff.
Maybe he's
Like, I don't,
muted. Like, maybe he was
he's not,
muted
yeah.
years ago.
Hmm.
Um, Okay, really quick. We're obsessed with the McBee Dynasty.
Yes. Okay. I know I said this to you when we were texting, but like I
Texting. Do you
need
hear that? Do you hear that? I have a friend.
um I need more MAGA men on my TV screen. Like I need a hole in my head, but I am obsessed with this show. I'm obsessed. It's
This
so
is the type
freaking good.
that I'm into. You know, the
Yeah,
criminals, like, God, Bravo loves a criminal. I really
I
do
know.
think somebody's got to be potentially in cahoots because of all the background checks and the bullshit that they go through. There's no way that they don't
Well,
see that.
this is my conspiracy theory is like all of these people think they're above the law,
Totally.
doing all this shady shit,
Totally.
and then after Teresa got arrested, there's just a Bravo live stream in the blue collar crimes unit of the FBI. And they're just like, okay, well, this doesn't add up. You are saying this is your job, but you make this much money and this is your house. I would bet my life on it that
And it's
there
somebody, it's
are FBI agents that are paid to watch Bravo in that crime unit, in
I
the white
love
collar crime
also
unit.
that, like, did you ever watch Housewife and the Hustler with like Erica Jane and whatever?
Yes,
And
yes.
like they were watching it and they like brought up some of the, and then they got like the
No, or like an
uncut.
FBI agent's wife was watching Real Housewives of New Jersey. You know, he's like every other husband that's like, what you watching? And then, they're like, okay, so who's that? Okay, wait. And then they sit down on the couch and he's like, and then he sees Teresa paying in all cash for the furniture and he's like, hmm, hmm,
Probably
this isn't
started
adding up.
digging. Yeah. Oh my God, you're so right. I bet. Yeah. That's like, or they're like, oh, who is this? And it's like one of the husbands that like kind of like to gossip. So he's like
Yeah.
interested in what his wife's interested in. In
Hmm.
my head is like a perfect world. And then so he like goes to Google and he's just like,
Dream
wait, like,
date.
and
Cute.
then like Joe's just like construction worker and Teresa doesn't work. And it's
Hmm.
like, what the fuck? Like, and I know
Yeah.
you can make money, but like, and
So
yeah, it's like, what?
my,
And he starts looking at like Secretary of State, like LLCs, and he's like, "Do they
yeah,
file taxes?" And they're like, "No," because he just wants to know, or like, or even maybe the wife is like, "Look how much their house is worth," or like, "How do
yeah.
how much do they make?" And then they accidentally uncovered like a scene.
Right.
I
No.
love that.
So my dad used to do business in New York all the time. He was in the steel business. Like he would go out to like restaurants out there with customers and like one of his friends took him to this restaurant. I think it was in Jersey. It was this Italian restaurant. He was like, this restaurant actually has like major ties to like this is all alleged
A legend.
to like the mob. And
I'm sorry. Why do I think that's cool? Something's wrong with me. Like,
okay, no, I
think
love
about
movies.
it.
The Godfather is the best movie
Yes,
of all
I'm
time.
like,
Love The
I ran out
Sopranos.
of time when I went to Chicago to do a mob tour. I did the architectural tour. Actually, I didn't run out of time. I just was like tired and like kind
Yeah.
of like loving bed rotting with my best friend who I like
Mhm.
never get to see and like whatever. And we DoorDash caviar on my birthday. Like it was amazing.
Yeah.
But like I wanted to do like a mob tour. Oh, that's also it. It was like walking and it was like 16 degrees. So like no
Oh yeah.
thanks.
No.
But
I
how
would bed
fucking
rot in a
cool.
hotel
Right, right.
too. But yeah, and then my dad was like, we were there and there were like real housewives that like frequented that spot
Caroline
too.
Manzo.
That they're for sure. Like for
Me and
sure.
them with thickest
Right?
sleeves.
Yeah, like I don't know.
You heard it here first.
I feel like Joe kind of went down for tax evasion, but there could have maybe been some. That's what they were able to
Other.
get him for,
Yeah. And he
Tony
got
Soprano
deported.
vibes.
I mean, Italy's not a bad place to be deported, but poor guy doesn't even know Italian, you know? It's like, fuck.
No, and he lives in
Um,
the Bahamas now, I think.
oh,
Hmm.
really?
Yeah, I think he has like Airbnbs there that you can like literally rent out.
Oh, much like JT. We'll get to that. Really quick, I don't know if I did an update on the McBees though, but Steven Sr. got 24 months in federal prison for a multi-million-dollar crop insurance scheme. I don't think 24 months is like that much.
No, and he'll probably get off early. He'll probably
Yeah.
serve 6 to 10 months.
Yeah. The sentencing took place October 16th, 2025. He was also ordered to pay 4 million in restitution and serve 2 years of supervised release after his prison sentence and forfeit property. And he's supposed to self-surrender before December 1st, day before my birthday. Don't forget it. Mark it on your calendars. What I think is okay. So, but 4 million, I guess, and you're 6 million in debt. I mean, maybe that is significant. I also don't think 4 million is that bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, what also
Apparently,
kills me with them is like we're talking about not being able to make our loan payments. If
for
we don't get these
2
soybeans
seasons.
harvested, we're not gonna make this payment. And I'm like, why do we have a G-Wagon? Why do we have a stunning townhouse in Nashville?
Nashville. Well, they
Why
sold
do
it
we
for
have
it was over 1 million. They sold it now.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why do we have
Or
two
it's for
houses?
sale. I don't know if they sold it, but
Like, what are we doing?
yeah, and it's like also I understand like you need the land for your crops, but like damn bitch, like they have like miles of I didn't realize that they had to like drive like an hour and a half to some of their fields.
Oh, wow.
Like
Okay.
really or like maybe not an hour and a
So
half, but
like
like
can't
an
we like
hour.
rent that to other people too? We can like rent land to farmers.
Right.
Like why do we
But
need
I
all of
guess
this
they
land?
needed it. I don't know. I have no idea how farming works,
I don't
but
even. So I'm literally talking out of my
and
ass
then what's
and
crazy is I mean, I guess I get why, not only the 6 million in debt, but I get why Steven Jr. was so upset that Cole rented that piece of land. And
yeah.
that had to be for the show, though. There's no way. I don't know, unless, but Cole seems like a dumbass. Like Cole, I want to punch in the face. I'm so sorry. I'll see you at BravoCon
Okay,
and take a
when he got
photo.
in the fight with the hill, I literally lost it.
Him and Casey, Cole, why you do that? Like, why the fuck does she talk like a baby? It's killing me. They really are two peas in a pod, those two.
Yeah. No, they're perfect for each other and
He,
their baby's really
his
cute.
lips look like they got blown off. Like, babe, I know that you have money for lip injections, but please, for the love of God, like equal opportunity, like you need them. It's, it's so bad. Like, it literally looks like Two-Face from fucking Batman. It just like, when he gets his side of his face blown off. But like literally to me,
No, and
that's
like
what like
why
it
was he
truly
the one
sends
that was
chills down my
able to
spine.
like get a girl in the first season? Like when him and Casey were like kind of together, but then he was
People
like,
have to know. I guess it is true in season one where they're like, people know the McBees. They have to know that they're rich or something because there's
yeah.
no fucking way. Now,
He
I
got
do.
like really like he put on a lot of weight in the second season,
Okay,
I feel
I
like.
literally,
And I
I'm
know
like, God damn,
I don't
now,
like to body shame and I don't like to, but I'm like,
I'm an equal opportunity hater though, because I saw that second season and I was like, damn, you know,
I'm like, what were we doing?
you were
And
living
like, I don't know.
like celebratory, It's like, oh, I'm getting a steak. Like, I bet
Yeah.
he's gonna get gout. But here's my thing. I think Jesse's the hottest because he is the sweetest, and I love him and
Hmm.
Ellie together, and I want them to just get the farm and like run away and do whatever together. And I am pissed though at him that he made her move back to the farm and they
Hmm.
sold or allegedly, I guess I haven't looked it up. One thing about me, I'm not really a researcher. I don't know if people hate that, but whatever. I'm just a yapper. But they built that house, they moved in for 2 weeks, and then he was like, never mind, we need to be at the farm. What the fuck was that
Like, why
about?
did we build this?
Unless I don't yeah, unless he was doing it with like the farm money and it's something about lever. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But Steven Jr., I need them to have different names. He's hot, but then sometimes when I stare at him too much, I'm like lip thing as well. But
Mm,
not as bad as
hmm.
Cole. Cole is the fucking worst. He got the worst genes out of
I
anybody.
know. It's sad. He just
And
looks kind of
both
like a little
Christy
Martian.
and Steve Sr. don't really have lips either. Jesse and Steve Jr. have a little bit, but I also didn't like the Calla hate. I thought I didn't really get it. And I'm like, Steven is gaslighting her, but they're also plotting this together because how are
Hmm.
you separated for 8 months and then season two starts and now you're back together? Like, shut up, girl. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So also Olivia Flowers and her fiance broke up and I need her to get back on Southern Charm ASAP because like
Mm-hmm.
we are missing so much tea.
Yeah.
Did you
I
wait,
thought
did you
it was
watch
really
you watched Southern Charm, right?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm an OG watcher. I've
Okay.
watched
Me too.
literally since the beginning of
I
time.
have to say, like, they're like, oh, it's gonna die after, because it kind of was like on the fritz. But girl, that show can last like so many. Like this last season was so good with Sienna
Mm-hmm.
and even Sally and Molly. Like, I'm
I
loving.
love Molly. The
Yeah,
trailer where she's like, I lost my snake in here, and she's just like thawing a mouse from her
yeah,
fridge.
that's crazy. But anything to feed our children. Do you
Yeah,
know?
right?
I need to know what happened. I have a feeling that he cheated. I mean, she called off the wedding. Olivia called off the wedding
Yeah,
like 2 weeks before, like a month before minimum,
right.
maximum.
Yeah,
Like he had to have cheated.
for sure. And like, why did she like collab on the post with like a business account though?
It was her PR. That's what I
Oh,
thought that
okay.
was weird too. And then I looked, it was
Okay.
her PR people.
Oh, okay, her PR agency.
Yeah.
Like, but still kind of odd, right?
Yeah. And then to like put out a statement of like, you couldn't do it yourself. I don't know. You couldn't have done a story. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess she
Like
knows what
every
she's doing
other.
though. She has a PR person that got picked up.
Mhm.
Literally did her bridal shower bachelorette and then
He
was
had to
like,
have cheated. You
never
don't just
mind.
like realize that unless he was just like, I don't know, sometimes you get in these relationships where you're with someone that's like not a good person and then you like, you go all in, you do all the things and you're like, oh
No,
shit,
I
like
think she would have followed through.
you do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's Southern mentality.
Yeah. I think she would have followed through if he wasn't a good person. Now, if he cheated, I think she wouldn't be with
No,
that.
yeah.
JT has kind of come back into my good graces.
hmm Yeah, he's an activist, apparently, that we didn't know. A
We
little
didn't know.
closeted
He
activist.
he could have spoken up a little more. I will say I mean, he got hate, but like I do think he did hold Shep and Craig accountable and
Yeah.
Austin or whatever, like
hmm
accountable for Craig does lie, and so does Shep. Shep is
Craig's
like, and
Craig's a
who would have thought that
liar.
Austin would have been the voice of reason? I mean, that's crazy,
Crazy.
but this is such niche content. I saw like I feel like I barely watch like I don't know, maybe I do, maybe I should or whatever on Coffee Meets Vodka, but
Mhm.
like I randomly was following along of his golf cart story last year or earlier this year, last year I think, where like apparently one of his golf carts was stolen from his Airbnbs, and this lady had it in her yard and then he never filed a police report. It was like a whole thing. He was acting like I'm like, yo, okay, I'm insane, but like you're being like a
Crazy.
little crazy. Like too like I don't know. Even I was like,
What
this is too
happened
much.
with him and that girl that he was dating, where he went all like
Oh,
psycho
with
about
Vanita.
post stories and stuff? No, I mean like with Vanita, but like there was the girl that he was like maybe dating, and there was like a bunch of screenshots that he was sharing. I don't know. That
I don't know.
he,
That came and went real quick. I saw
yeah.
he just posted like one photo and then Vanita was like, and you were dating me too, or like whatever. And then I've
Mhm.
never heard anything since.
Yeah.
Or maybe I haven't looked, but I don't know. And yeah, who would have known? Who would have thunk that he was such an activist? I mean, thank God he's speaking up, but I cannot wait for this season. I've already forgotten about the damn trailer, but I can't fucking wait. It's
hmm
airing
Yeah.
soon.
Isn't
Um,
it like I think it's like the Tuesday after BravoCon or something
oh,
like
perfect.
that.
Oh my God. Do you
Yeah.
know what's going to be airing while we're at BravoCon?
Oh, what?
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is,
I'm gonna have to get
that's
Hulu
right.
again. I'm such a fraud. Okay, last thing, and we'll wrap on this. Love Thy Nader. I'm not watching it. Well, now I can't even fucking watch it, but
hmm
whatever. Tell me about it. I
Yeah.
think I watched the first episode.
hmm
Can I say one thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brooks looks a little haggard. She needs to lay off the filler. She looked so much better as a brunette and with like a
mm
little less and like a little more weight. I don't know. My friend sent
hmm
me like a side by side that she was talking about and the
Oh, well,
show, whatever.
she was like max dosing semaglutide or like Ozempic shots.
Yeah.
Like literally like her sisters like did an intervention. They're like, you're literally like passing out doing a Zumba class because you don't eat. And like I think she was like taking like 4 times the dose that like she should be taking. And she
Oh,
was like doing it before like her Maxim shoot or
Brooks,
whatever.
don't ruin it for everybody else.
I know, seriously. But yeah, okay. So I think I watched it probably about month and a half ago now, and like I watched like the first episode, and like I was kind of hooked from the beginning, but like from what I've heard from other people is they're like, I don't know. It was when Brooks was still dating Gleb from Dancing with the Stars, just how the
Gleb.
season
Sorry, every
starts.
time it's like a tick.
Glab. Glab.
It's so
Uh,
funny and cute. Okay,
I
keep going.
know.
Sorry.
And their PDA is like out of control, like
Oh,
literally out of control. Like they're just like making out in the elevator in front of the parents, like just all over the place. And people are like, it was like literally unwatchable for some people, but I'm like, no, just you wait because they break up and like it gets so good. And like, there's something about like four insanely beautiful sisters that are also hilarious
yeah.
and then
Have a
also
personality.
have a personality, have these amazing parents that are also hilarious and in on the bits and like can like shoot the shit that is just like so fun and refreshing to watch
Oh,
and like
I love
it's
that.
literally giving vintage Kardashians. It's giving when it
People would
was
giggle.
when people would giggle, when like the girls were running amok, Chris and now Caitlyn like were just like along for the ride
Yeah.
and like
Kylie
they're
on the stripper pole. Like, yeah.
yeah, like it's just so good. And it's like and they are famous, like they're more famous than the Kardashians were when they first like started obviously their show. So I feel like it has legs to like stay fun and light and funny because they're already like rich. You know, they're already
Is
rich.
she is she or was she like an influencer? Is that how? Because I've never.
No, she literally like is a supermodel. Like she moved
Oh,
from Louisiana to model and like
oh, I thought
they're
she was
all
like a
like
TikToker or something and got a
I don't think
show.
so.
Like, let
No,
me
no,
film, you
no,
know?
she's literally a model. Like that's her career. And then her and her three sisters all moved to New York and they all have I think they're all represented by Ford, basically. Some have like Mary Holland, which I think is the second oldest sister. She has like had like an actual career in finance and like corporate America and left and now she's like starting an app, but she models too. So all four sisters model. Some have more like careers where they're like that's their only thing. Some kind of do it just like on the side. But yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I love the parents. Their dad
Oh
is like a
my
sexy silver
God. I
fox,
think I'm putting
bro.
the
His
dad
name
on
is
my vision board
Bro,
next year.
Breaux is how you spell it. I'm
That's
like, that
cute.
is like
Very
so
Louisiana.
freaking Southern and yeah, Louisiana.
I love it. And they've been
Yeah,
together, the parents have been together for so long. But the dad has like Benjamin Button syndrome. Like
literally
he's just I don't know,
aging in
maybe they're
reverse.
an unproblematic family. Like
Hmm.
maybe they're good.
Hmm. Yeah, no, but it's really interesting too because they talk about like how strict their parents were. Like they are very, very like Christian, I'm assuming, probably like evangelical Christians, like
Yeah.
very strict, weren't able to like date or do anything. And then like now all these, and now that's the other thing. It's like the girls are just like running amok because they have like all of this freedom or whatever that like they didn't have growing up. But like the parents have like evolved with them too. We're like, one of the sisters is bisexual, Sarah Jane, too. So like, you know, it's like talking about that, like navigating like a family that you have in the South that maybe don't like agree with that. And then like, you know, talking about it with her parents and all of that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's just like a really great, like feel good show,
Ah,
but also plenty of drama and yelling and whatnot.
I love that. Okay, well, you've sold me. So when I get Hulu again, I'm sorry. Okay. I stuck it to the man for a month and like now
Yeah.
there's just shit coming up that I have to watch. Okay. It's for my job. So it's for you guys. Okay. Well, let people know where they can follow you.
So I am Worm with a mustache, worm underscore with underscore a mustache on Instagram as well as TikTok. I'm trying to get into YouTube. it's just another platform. And this is also, I have a full-time job outside of this. So don't really post much on there, but trying to. But my main page is really Instagram, where my biggest following
I know. Are
is.
we just
Mhm.
like so millennial or what?
Yeah, I think it's the millennial and me
I have
because I
to say, I
can't
got
figure
my
out the TikTok
first,
algorithm.
yeah, I got my first like, ooh, this is embarrassing, like feeling to post the
Mhm.
other day. And I was like, oh my God, is Instagram dying? Like for me,
Yeah,
it might be, but whatever. I still like it. We should get
yeah.
back to the basics. But okay, well,
My
thank you.
content's kind of like niche too. It's Bravo, reality TV, and politics. So I don't stray away from those kinds of conversations. If that's not your vibe, I'm probably not your vibe, and that's okay. But just want to obviously clearly from the topics of this episode,
Right.
you've
You
gathered
should,
you've
yeah,
gathered that. But
yeah,
yes.
hopefully. And maybe people are curious and hopefully they
Mhm.
follow and maybe learn a different point of view, and that would be
Yeah.
amazing. But thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you for listening to the show. Don't forget to follow Coffee Meets Vodka anywhere you get podcasts and on YouTube. Follow at coffee.meets.vodka on Instagram and TikTok. Come to my live show next Monday, November 10th at 7 p.m. at Wicklow Heights. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. And Houston, if you're here, come. Stop by, support your gal, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.